Welcome to the Académie for this international conference towards urban sustainability and urban proximities. I would like to call Anne Hidalgo to the stage, Mayor of Paris.
A little accident, but nothing. I'm here with you, so happy. Madame Executive Director of UN Habitat.
Madame la directrice exécutive d'ONU Habitat, chère Anna Claudia, ma sœur.
My sister. Monsieur le délégué ministre de la francophonie et des partenariats internationaux,
for international partnerships and francophonie, dear Tani Mohamed Soli. It is a pleasure to welcome you here at the Climate Academy.
My friend, my brother, President of the United City and Local Government and Mayor of The Hague, le maire de La Hague, dear Jan, thank you for being here with us. And querido Carlos, mi amigo.
Carlos, my friend Carlos, my old friend, we have done so much
for the concept of proximity. Dear fellow mayors, dear friends, ladies and gentlemen, my dear colleagues from the City Hall of Paris and all my colleagues, vice mayors, dear Patrick and Arnaud, etc., dear all, I'm happy to be here with you. It is not an accident that this conference is taking place now as one of the last international conferences of my terms. It is deliberate. Sustainable proximity outlines the best of my political action at the local level over the last 12 years. Proximity is not a gimmick. 15 minutes city has not been invented by a communication agency. No. I have borrowed this expression, this concept, from my friend, the Professor Carlos Moreno. Sustainable proximity is about politics. It is about citizens and the way they live in their city. It is about climate issue and public health also. The 15 minutes city is a tool that guides decision-making. It is an approach to envision the future of cities at a time of climate crisis where mitigation and adaptation are key issues that need to be addressed. How does it work? In Paris, we define together a dozen very concrete items that every Parisian should have close access to. For example, green space, a recycling station, health center, a pedestrian street, giving access to an area where I can let go my child's hands, etc. It is a simple method. We work with maps, identify missing facilities and services, and develop them. Maps are the key tools of this plan action. Maps show where the items you are dealing with are, how close or far items are from one another. Maps show you or how items interact also. Maps are usually not lying. Maps are not an opinion. They show facts. This is why I'm very proud to have published an accurate Atlas of Paris with Apure. Apure, you know that, is a lab led by Alexandre Labasse. Architects, urban planners, sociologists, geographers, engineers, economists are working together within this lab to gather data. They study the collected data, they consider the best course of action. Starting from there, we can decide how to change the city and offer a better place to live also for the citizens. A pur is for us in Paris and for me as mayor a diamond. Alexander Labas too. In our organization, it's a diamond. And during my 2 terms, I have strongly relied on its expertise. I truly enhance cities to develop this kind of labs to help them set the course of their action. But making the right assessments, having the good data, using the best maps is not enough. Leading a city requires also to embark every citizen with you into the transformation. To do so, you have to share the power. It's so difficult for the politician to share the power. But you have to do. You have to share the power with the people. The way to empower them is easy to define. You have to ask them often that what they need and in their immediate neighborhood, to organize regular consultation with votes, to enhance local community councils, to listen to them, to transfer to a given share of budget, what we call a participatory budget in Paris. So, citizens prioritize the project important for them. It gives them the ability to decide, but also to better accept the changes with their positive and negative impacts. Embarking citizens is also part of the 50 minutes approach. This is also the way to help citizens to understand, to agree, to be part of the implementation and to benefit from the major transformation of cities. I won't list all projects implemented using the 15-minute approach. Let me give you a few examples. You know these examples. Bicycle lines, swimming in the River Seine, school street turned into public spaces with no cars and urban forest. It is a daily experience for both Parisians and visitors. And we are not only one. This approach to sustainable urban proximity has now been adopted by numerous cities around the world, and mayors present here today can attest. I would like to extend my warmest greeting to them. Together, we are working to offer a human-centered approach to urban planning that is in tune with the challenge we face. This is being done in particular within city networks such as the international, l'Association internationale des maires francophones que j'ai l'honneur de présider, which supports cities in the south for which developing proximity is essential. My dear friends, Luc Atropko, le maire de Cotonou, mais aussi Daniel Bumba Lubaki, le gouverneur de Kinshasa.
Governor of Kinshasa.
More after. It is also being done through exchanges between cities, sharing expertise, experiences, difficulties, and solutions. We have to maintain and develop this drive toward a more sustainable and inclusive city. In this regard, the creation of the Global Observatory of Sustainable Proximity, supported by UN Habitat, UCLG, and ET Share, is a very great opportunity. I would like to applaud this major initiative, which is driving large-scale change by promoting urban strategies in cities around the world. Strategies that create value, whether ecological, economic, and social. I'm also delighted to see that major international organizations are fully convinced of this relevance, of the relevance of an urban development based on proximity. I know, dear Anna Claudia, my sister, that you are driving this dynamic forward with great conviction at the heart of the UN system and beyond. And I would also like to praise Teresa Rivera, first Executive Vice President of the European Commission, who also will be here with us this afternoon, demonstrating the importance of the issue that brings us together. As I told you at the beginning of this speech, proximity is about politics. And because it is about politics, it raises opposition. You know that very well, my dear Carlos. You face these oppositions, which is not always openly expressed. And to win this battle, because we have to win this battle, and I want to share with you two things I strongly believe in. The first one is that we must fight this battle with enthusiasm, confidence, pride. We are proposing a solution for everyone. We are excluding no one. Let's not take on board the criticism of those who want to impose their views by force. Let's not be intimidated by those who speak loudly through bots and social media. Let's not be afraid of lobbies. They are on the strong side, and we know that. The second one, and I shall conclude with this, is that we must organize ourselves. Martin Luther King said, "Those who love peace must learn to organize themselves as effectively as those who love war." It is our duty. And these words give full meaning to the work that brings us together today at the Paris Climate Académie and tomorrow at the Sorbonne. Enjoy this place, enjoy this work, enjoy being together, and thank you all. Thank you so much. Bien qu'une reprenne.